The meeting is called to order. We have a meeting of the zoning board of adjustment. It is September 2nd. And the first item on the agenda is a review and adoption of the agenda. What's your pleasure?
I move we adopt the agenda.
I have a motion to adopt the agenda as published. Is there discussion on the motion? If not, all those in favor will say aye.
Aye.
Okay, action on the prior minutes. As I said to you before, we have 3 sets of minutes. One goes back to November of last year. And the other one is July of this year, and August is our last meeting. Do you have any input on those? A motion would be acceptable to approve all 3 of them, or we can do it individually.
I move we accept all the
Right.
accounts.
Okay, I have a motion to approve the November 12, the July 1, and the August 5 minutes of this Board of Adjustment meetings. Is there discussion on that motion? If not, all those in favor will say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, we have a draft permit that I wrote, which I think you have a copy of. And it refers to the application that we got from Mr. Gibson. We had a preliminary review of the facts in July. We had a public hearing that's required on August 5. And at that time, while we didn't have a quorum, the members present said we would prepare a draft for action at this meeting. And we have done that. So if you have reviewed the draft permit, do you have any problems or any comments about it or anything like that? Go ahead.
I said, no.
Oh. If there isn't any discussion on there, what we can do is take a vote to approve not the permit, and then sign both the permit and the Mylar map that we have here. And that will be out of our hair. Okay,
Sounds good.
so can I have a motion to approve the subdivision permit for Mr. Devin Gibson at a property on North Hill Road in Andover?
I make that.
Okay. Discussion on the motion. You may notice that I didn't ask for seconds because for small board meetings, we can adopt not having seconds for motions. So the motion is before you to approve the subdivision permit for Mr. Gibson. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor will say aye.
Right.
Anyone opposed? Thank you.
It only took 3 months.
Well, it's only because we didn't have enough,
I know.
another live body at the last 2 meetings. We have another item on the agenda, and that is we are going to do a preliminary review of Mr. Brown, Mr. Dexter Brown's application to do a minor subdivision. Do we have a map for that?
I have some maps that he sent me. And then when I started to look at them, I realized that there was an error in the maps between that and the last one. So I had asked, we'll sign this thing later, I'll just move it out of the way. So I had asked Steve Mungin, who's the surveyor, to send a PDF. So, and then he said, wow, because there's an error in it that he couldn't have it ready for this meeting. And
Well, I mean, the thing is,
so yeah,
the purpose of this meeting is basically to review whether we have enough information on hand you call a public hearing on it.
Right, so I haven't heard the next one, but. So this is what he wants to do. And this is what we approved before. And this is now 12.8 acres and it was 13. And it changed this one that Diaz purchased
Yeah,
from 40.7 to 40.9, but you can't change it after. the fact.
so there are different owners of this, or
No,
all
this
these
is what he
different-
owns here. So what he wants to do is split this, but the footage isn't the same as the last one we approved in 23.
I see.
So it changes everything. You can't go back that. So I just sent Munjin a copy of the deed for what Dexter had sold then.
Just to make sure though that, I mean, the details need to get worked out and
Right.
you could work with
Mhm.
the surveyor on that.
I,
What I'm trying to get a handle on is,
so what he wants
this is
is,
the property he owns now.
right. So what he wants
to do this, so
So he wants to subdivide the house. And the pond piece off and then keep, this is Thompson Road right here and keep this piece. And nothing's gonna happen with that. So this has the septic and the house and everything.
Yeah. So he's subdividing the back piece of his property
Right.
to do nothing with at the first.
Right, basically he wants to own the Thompson on this, so.
Yeah. Well, it seems to me that he's not making application for in-ground disposal systems on that
No,
to the state. And he's got the frontage and he's got the size. That's really the only three things that we generally take a look
yeah,
at.
and really only what this would change is it would be 4.1, it's 4.1 and 8.7, so probably like 4.2 and 8.8 or
Yeah.
something. I mean, it really wouldn't matter that.
Well, I mean,
But I want
it's
all to agree.
just a number of, that needs to get changed on the map
So
itself.
it should reflect this
Yeah.
more and then just have the,
Well,
so I,
we're
Okay.
going to rely on you to work out those details. Do we have any other questions? For Mr. Dexter? He's not here, obviously.
no, and I sent him the agenda, so.
Yeah.
Obviously not that worried about it happening.
Well,
Yeah,
the
there
thing
you
is,
go.
I said what he needs to know is that, for this preliminary hearing, a preliminary review, we can do without him.
Mhm,
But
But
he
for the
has to
warrant
show
public.
up at the public hearing,
mhm,
because if there are questions, he needs to be there to answer them.
mhm.
Excuse me one sec.
Yeah,
Do you guys, do you need me in for anything else or?
no, it's all approved and we'll sign it and record it and.
Okay,
you'll
thank
get
you
a-
very much. I
You'll
appreciate
get a
it.
copy of the recorded permit.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
Yep, bye-bye.
On the Dexter thing, do we have any other questions? Who else was it? Who else is on Zoom?
It was the ones, nobody else is now, it was Steve K and Dude.
Oh, the same thing.
And they stopped before Devin did, so it had something to do
Yeah.
with him probably.
Well, sure.
So we don't know who they are.
No, I don't know. I can't do.
Well, I mean, we don't know. All we know is the,
They think that this has happened before.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. In fact, it's on the last minutes.
Dude,
That's all I know. Dude.
Please identify yourself.
Well, we've added a waiting room, so people, because what will happen with the Zoom
Yeah,
thing is if there isn't a waiting room, they'll start before we start the meeting.
Yeah.
They'll select the thing and then it will start like 15-20 minutes beforehand or whatever, so.
well, but.
That, so I have to
if they
admit
want-
them, but I still don't
Yeah,
know their name.
But the thing is, they have to, they can participate, but if they want to talk to us, they have to tell us who they are.
Yep.
Yeah,
They can't tell just two dude.
right.
Okay, I suppose that, we have enough information to warn a public hearing on, Dexter Brown's application for the next meeting. And, we will go from there. And, oh, there's one other thing we need to do. Elect officers,
Yeah,
and I wish somebody would step in and do it. Any takers? You know, I'm willing to do it for as long as I can. And because I'm used to it and I'm at ease with it. It's not a stressful thing for me to do,
Great, good to
but
hear.
I
May
think
you live long and happy.
but the future sometime, somebody is gonna have to do it. So, but let's see how long I last. But formally, we need to have nominations and elections. The members will appoint a board chair, a board vice chair, and we will also appoint a board clerk. Currently, that's Jonathan. And he gets a fabulous salary for his monthly effort. So do I have a motion to elect people?
I make a motion that we hold elections for the open positions.
And nominations, please.
I would nominate Joe Fromber for chair.
I nominate Bernard for vice chair.
And, okay, we will do that with the officers separately from the appointments. Okay, are there any other nominations? If not, let's see, how do we do this? This is unusual. Those who approve the motion to, or the nominations made will say aye. Anyone opposed? Please.
That'd be crazy.
And
So we need,
I,
even without James, we need somebody else
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
2 people.
with James.
well, with James, well, at the very least, he can't get appointed again for the next term. So we would need somebody to replace him. We also need somebody to replace Dexter, who has chosen not to get reappointed. And so at least we need 2 people. Or at some point, for us to suggest to the select board for appointments. So we also need to do an appointment of the board clerk. And I suggest to the board that we appoint Jonathan Stevens as our board clerk. And I can't make a nomination since I'm in chair, but somebody
I
else.
would like to make a nomination that we appoint Jonathan Stevens as our board clerk.
I have a motion to appoint board clerk. Is there a discussion on the motion? If not, all those in favor will say aye. And in all public, all meetings of any municipal boards, we need to have a public comment period, which is on the agenda. And since we have no public, there is no public comment. And I keep hoping that Dara Gibney will come to one of our meetings and tell us what he's doing. But he hasn't ever shown up. So, but I keep putting it on the agenda. Because he is supposed to be working for us. But, well, I'm just glad we have somebody doing it, really.
And there hasn't really been any, well, they haven't posted any permits in a while, so,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
so.
Anyway, now, it is 6:20. I have no other business for you. I need a motion to adjourn.
I will adjourn.
Okay, yes, Lenore has moved to adjourn at 6:20.